In Jamaica, Chairman of Jamaica's International Financial Services Authority, Eric Crawford, says despite the stereotypes attached to offshore financial centers, there are legitimate reasons why persons and companies choose to invest their money outside of their jurisdiction. He says the plans to establish the island as an offshore financial center will not be affected by the negative attention being drawn to the region by the release of the Panama Papers.
I spoke about the organized monitoring and regulation of the industry globally. That has been put in place largely by the OECD through the work of the Global Forum that I mentioned earlier. Jamaica ranks very highly in the assessment of the Global Forum. In our latest ranking, we were ranked largely compliant. The most highly ranked countries are ranked fully compliant. We were ranked largely compliant because of maybe 3 deficiencies in our regime, which are being addressed very aggressively as we speak. Yeah, and we are hopeful that by the time 2017, when we get another assessment, we would have addressed those.
The Global Forum is the body responsible for implementing the internationally agreed standards on transparency and exchange of information in the area of taxation. It ensures that these standards are in place around the world through its monitoring and peer review activities. Mr. Crawford says Jamaica's compliance with global financial transparency regulation is comparable to its regional and international partners.
Ironically, we are ranked at the same level as the United States.
We're at the same level
as the US. The US was only, like we were, largely compliant in the last rankings. I believe in the Caribbean, Cayman Islands was the only other jurisdiction that was ranked largely compliant. I think most of our colleagues or neighbors were ranked partially compliant. So we have invested a lot of effort and money in bringing up our rating and being seen as respectful of the international standards. So we comply with our FATCA requirements and the anti-money laundering requirements and so on. We are very aggressive about that. But it's important that I make the point that we don't see ourselves as creating a mechanism or a jurisdiction that facilitates tax evasion. And that's one of the major concerns of the Global Forum and the OECD and the world community.